hosting the Rachel's Vineyard retreats here on Guam. Our next upcoming retreat is held on April 12th, 13th, and 14th. And participants come and stay over until Sunday, late Sunday afternoon. Now, there is on our posters and flyers and everything a confidential email address that only one person accesses, and that's Dr. Lizama herself. She's the only one who takes the interview.
Good morning again. Rachel's Vineyard is a Catholic apostolate that had its beginnings back in as early as 1994, and its founder is Dr. Therese Berg. And Dr. Berg initially started Rachel's Vineyard with the therapeutic support group for post-abortive women. And from that evolved the current format of Rachel's Vineyard, which is a weekend retreat that goes from Friday evening all the way to Sunday. And it's a very intense group-oriented program where women, men, or anyone who has been impacted by abortion can attend this weekend to process their experience with regard to abortion. Now, abortion affects everybody differently. It affects women differently, it affects men differently, it affects anybody who's associated with abortion very differently. And so we give the opportunity for individuals who are impacted by abortion to process their experience and to bring out how abortion has affected them, not only in the past, but in the present. And we often see abortion as a delayed reaction to trauma, because many women who experience abortion may not readily experience it as a trauma right after they undergo the procedure. Many of them, it takes a while before eventually it catches up with them, so to speak, and then they start to experience feelings of regret or other unresolved issues around the abortion and begin to question why they had it. And without any opportunity to be able to process in a therapeutic environment, they're all to themselves.
It's not a fly-by-night weekend that just a bunch of good-hearted people put together. It took a lot of training. The core team had to, before Dr. Teresa Burke and their organization gave us the curriculum, we had to get 2 trainings off island. Our core team had to be really defined. We needed a licensed counselor, a mental health counselor, we needed a spiritual director. Those are very essential. And there's regular training. And so I just want to emphasize that it's professionally done. There are many issues that come up when a woman or a gentleman take this retreat, and you really need someone professional who knows how to handle these situations. So it's a real relief for us, some members of the core team, that we have someone there who knows how to handle some of these issues, because many of these women and men come to the retreat with a host of other issues beyond the abortion.
That you are here, and I'm speaking now to those women especially that are considering coming to this upcoming retreat. There's no coincidence that you're listening to this or watching it or reading it, and that I'm praying for you, and that I'm praying that you will have the courage. It takes a lot of courage. But I want to say to those families or women, and as it was mentioned, it affects men as well, that you will be loved, you will be embraced. This is a place of healing. The people here are not judging. They are here to help you.
It's that, there's so much shame and stigma attached to the word and act of abortion in our community and in many communities. And we know that we're just, trying to help people with healing, right? So the focus of the retreat is really on healing, and you are healing. There's nobody comparing, there's no comparing yourself to anybody in the street. You share what you want to share. It's a safe space, and it really, again, to keep up all of the stigma and the shame, just have an open mind and a heart that it's all about
asked to be anonymous, so her letter will be shared with us by Lisa Paulina. Lisa?
As a Chamorro female, I was taught to compartmentalize my grief throughout my childhood. That was true until a good friend told me about Rachel's Vineyard. Abortion was more than a regretful and shameful act on my behalf. Abortion, to me, is the unforgiven grief I carried with me for 12 years. In 2023, attending Rachel's Vineyard, the retreat took every ounce of courage. The staff, facilitators, and participants were respectful, empathetic, and supportive. More importantly, my relationship with the Lord was more substantial than I had ever felt before. I reconnected with my faith, our God, and my unborn child. I also reconnected with scripture, prayer, and sharing. Healing with God and the participants of the group is an experience I will never forget.
Thank you.
Monsignor, does God forgive the sin of abortion?
Yes. So it's called reserved solution or reserved sin abortion. So that's why when the people would come to us, not only for counseling, but most especially for reconciliation. So they would ask for forgiveness from God. And that's really painful on our part also, that we're affected also when they would come to us. How really painful this experience of abortion is for these people. So we're also affected.